With one out, the pitch. Swing and a long drive. Deep to right. Going. Gone. Goodbye. He has done it. He has changed the game of the night with one swing of his bats. Bang, zoom, go the fireworks. And bang, zoom, goes Bryce Harper with a game-tying two-run homer on a 3-1 pitch from Carl Edwards Jr. It is pandemonium at Nationals Park. He hung a breaking ball, and Bryce got it all into the second deck in right field over the Nationals bullpen.
It was to the back row. It nearly made the concourse.
Montgomery comes set. The pitch to Zim. Swinging a high fly ball. Deep left field. Zobrist back at the warning track. At the wall. It's gone! It's gone! It's gone! Goodbye! It's a home run! It's a 3-run homer for Ryan Zimmerman! Bang! Zoom! Go the fireworks! Ryan Zimmerman has come through for the Nationals here in the bottom of the 8th inning. It is a 3-run home run. His second hit of the game and the postseason. And the Nationals have put 5 runs on the board here in the bottom of the 8th inning.
Oh, I mean, it was amazing. It was actually 2 batters after that, but I was on second just trying to tag up. I saw Zobrist. I thought he was camped, and that ball just kept traveling. I mean, that boy big, he's strong.
Just trying to get on base. I know I have the faith in the guys behind me. If that's Murph or Zim or anybody else. Linder, he led off that inning with a great at bat. Something down the left field line, and then tried to get up there and do the best I could. Such a big time homer right there. Putting us up by 3 right there, getting Doolittle in here, and solidifying that game. Just huge at bat right there for him, and excited he got the homer.
I'm just happy. As an offense, we scored some runs. Our pitchers have been throwing the ball so well, and we haven't done anything for them. So to be able to kind of back them up was nice. But I know I hit it well. I hit it pretty high. Wilson on their team hit one early in the game, kind of the same way, and the wind took it out. So just kind of hoping I caught that same jet stream that he did. But obviously a huge win for us. Well, I don't think there's any surprise. We haven't scored any runs. I don't want to say the pressure builds, but it starts to compound and snowball. Baseball is contagious when you're doing things good and when you're not scoring as well. So huge swing by Bryce, obviously, to kind of lift the tension a little bit, and hopefully we can carry it over into the next game.
I just knew in the bottom of my heart that we were going to explode for some crooked numbers, which we've done all year. And boy, the guys had some quality at bats. Anthony got on, Murph, and well, before that even, we knew Harp was due, and he's known for the big moment, and man, he blasted that ball a ton. He hung a breaking ball, and that's what you're supposed to do with it.
CJ was the right man for the job. He hung a curveball. The guy didn't miss it. Harper's good. CJ's really good. CJ numbers against left-handed hitters are among the best in all of baseball. To say that I did not say anything in a derogatory manner towards CJ would say I don't have confidence in him. I have all the confidence in the world in him. If that happens again, you're going to see CJ back out there. He made a bad pitch, and the guy didn't miss it. And that's it. Sometimes that happens. Bryce is good. CJ is good. Bryce got him.
Right move or wrong move to leave Carl Edwards in to face Bryce Harper?
The wrong move at this time. It's the postseason. I understand if it's during the season, Edwards does have really good numbers against lefties, but he pitched the last game, so he's working already. He gave up an 0-2 hit to Lean. That tells me maybe he's not as sharp as he's been in the past couple of days. So you get past that, and then you got the MVP, who also happens to look like Teen Wolf, coming up to the plate, and he ties the game. Everybody's excited. A team that had no life. Now guys are lining up at the bat rack. And then the franchise leader, who was the face of the franchise before Bryce Harper stepped on the scene, ends up sealing the deal. And you see that pitch. That's a hanging breaking ball. right down the middle. It was a harvest moon recently, so he could be Teen Wolf. And he actually jumps on it, gets things going, gets full extension, and watch the whole stadium erupt. Like, it gets deafening in that stadium when he hits that. Now it changes the whole complexion of this ball club. If you stay with the line of making it as hard as possible. Now, and I'll even go back. If Bryce Harper could not tie this game up, maybe I'll leave Edwards in. But because it was a game tying at bat, you can't leave him in for that.
Yeah, as you look at these numbers right here, versus left-handed pitchers, just 3 home runs. Against righties, 26. That, to me, almost negates the fact that lefties are only hitting 119 against Edwards. The fact that the hitter has been struggling with power against left-handed pitchers. That might be one of the overriding factors that you say, yeah, maybe I don't allow Edwards to face Bryce Harper in this situation because of those numbers. Only 3 against lefties. You had Montgomery ready to go. It's going to be a decision. I did like the fact that Madden stuck up for Edwards in that situation. I do agree with him. He is a special talent. He has an electric arm, and you know, he went with his guy. He was his 8th inning guy, and he has been performing exceptionally well. Unfortunately, tonight he hung that one pitch, and Bryce Harper did not let him get away with it.
Yeah, since coming back from his bone bruise, Harper, before that at bat, was 4 for 25. But that 5th hit that he collected, biggest hit of the season, no doubt.
And that home run, that was his 5th postseason. It was his 4th of 7th inning or later in the postseason.